The crown of the greatest football player ever is often passed around from generation to generation. Plenty would argue that Pelé, who played a short while in North American Football League, is the greatest of all time. In recent years, Diego Maradona perhaps held the crown for a short while, whilst Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are widely regarded as the best currently still kicking of football. Messi is very much a one-club man after recently opting to remain at Barcelona, whilst Ronaldo has played in 4 of Europe's top divisions. In terms of defenders, there are few opportunities to impress, and while some world greats do get noticed, such as England's Bobby Moore, standing out is hard. And when Sergio Ramos scored his 100th goal for Real Madrid, and you can only wonder one thing, and that is he the greatest defender of all time? Hey guys, we talk football here, and today we look at if Sergio Ramos is the greatest defender of all time. It seemed like for all football fans that Ramos would be added to this list at some point in his career. And after his 100th goal for Real Madrid in the recent Champions League against Inter Milan, it was that time. The 34-year-old has been with Los Blancos for 15 years, racking up 659 appearances for them, in addition to an impressive 175 for Spain. He has won La Liga on 5 occasions, lifted the Champions League 4 times, and the World Cup 3 times internationally. He's a 2-time European Championship winner and a World Cup winner as well. It is not just the trophies that support an argument for him being the best defender ever. His longevity is outstanding, playing right at the top of his game for 15 years and not looking like fading. He started out as a rampaging right back, but as years have built up, he converted to a stylish, strong center back. The move was almost always inevitable. He was given the famous number 4 shirt when he signed for Madrid, previously worn by another legend of Spanish defender, Fernando Hierro. It is Hierro's goal-scoring record Ramos is now chasing down. He scored 124 goals for Madrid, but did play a portion of his career in the midfield. Ramos came through the youth ranks at Sevilla alongside Jesus Navas and Antonio Puerta. Unfortunately, Puerta went on to appear once for Spain before sadly passing away at the age of 22. He's a 2-time UEFA Cup winner with Sevilla and a huge talent, while Navas has gone on to have a career almost as illustrious as Ramos. But sticking with Ramos, it is his name that will go down in the history books as one of the all-time greats. He has helped Madrid through the Galactico era and beyond and remains an integral part of their success as a club. As for his time with Spain, his 23 goals have him as the highest scoring international defender of all time, one ahead of Argentinian legend Daniel Passarella. However, with how the game has changed and physical demands placed upon the top stars, there is little doubt that at 34, Sergio Ramos must be considered one of the best defenders of all time, especially as he shows little signs of slowing down. And you gotta give credit where credit is due. For any center back in that case, perhaps one of the most challenging positions to practice and master in football is the center back position. Usually the most dangerous attacking opportunities on the pitch are created or finished in the central area of the field. Without a sharp and athletic central defender, teams will fall apart quickly. Analysts and fans alike often made the presumption that attacking positions are the most essential and important to a club's success. However, football has always shown us that having just a dominant offense or defense will not suffice in a quest to win titles. The greatest teams are those who have established a healthy and strong balance both offensively and defensively. And for Sergio Ramos and Real Madrid, that partnership has lasted 15 years and going strong. And everything that he has done at the back has been nothing short of brilliant in his time there. Whoever they put around him, whether it be Rafael Varane, Eder Militao, Pepe, etc., Carvajal, Mendy, Marcelo, you name it, Ramos has been a stable part of that defense and has stopped plenty of dangerous attacking opportunities coming down the central part of the field. And there is no wonder why Sergio Ramos is a classic case of a player who is loved and adored by his club's fans, yet despised and hated by almost all opposing fans because of his talent. Defenders like Philip Lahm, Paolo Maldini are highly ranked for not only their unique abilities, but also their pleasant attitude and sparkling clean reputation. Ramos, on the other hand, has neither a pleasant attitude or not a sparkling clean reputation. But what he does have is a resume and a career filled with trophies, records, and accolades that prove his superiority amongst the greatest central defenders. As well as being part of the tough times in Madrid, Ramos was also part of the Golden Age, which was called the Madristas, the age of Spanish football between 2008 and 2014. Spaniards ran the table, winning 2 European Cups as well as the FIFA World Cup in between, solidifying themselves as one of the greatest international squads in history. In 2016, Ramos was given the Spanish captaincy, leading some of the greatest players in Spanish football history behind him. Ramos has netted over 100 goals, as I said, throughout his career, with 69 of them scored in La Liga, establishing himself as the highest scoring defender in La Liga history. Ramos has single-handedly redefined the central defender position by normalizing his involvement in attacking scenarios. The Spanish international birthed a new version of defending by increasing his offensive presence, Sergio is one of the first center backs to score a ton of goals, but the way he has revolutionized the position and led both his club and international teams to peak historical successes cannot be ignored or undervalued when compared to other all-time great center defenders. Many point to the resume and leadership of Bobby Moore or the skillful dominance of Fabio Cannavaro, counter Ramos' claim as the greatest center back of all time. Doubters have often used Ramos' historical great offensive abilities to downplay his defensive abilities, citing players such as Franz Beckenbauer and Alessandro Nesta as more traditional center backs with a better defensive abilities. But to be completely honest, Ramos is not a traditional center back, and that is particularly why he is the very best of all time. The Spaniard has been so exceptional on the offensive end that his incredible man-marking, top-notch vision, and world-class positioning has been grossly underrated. On top of scoring 10 league goals, critics seem to forget that Ramos has captained the best defense in Europe last season. Players such as Franz Beckenbauer, Fabio Cannavaro, and Alessandro Nesta were probably better natural defenders than Ramos. However, it is Sergio Ramos' overall offensive, defensive, athletic game as the historical teams, trophies, and moments he's experienced that allows him to separate himself from the pack. The consistent play of the central defender can secure their team place in a final, but to be victorious, a goal must be scored. That is a difference when it comes to the big moment. Rarely does Ramos rely solely on an attacking-minded player to finish the job. Rather, he thinks, why not me? Who could forget his infamous goal against city rivals Atletico Madrid in the UCL final during the 92nd minute when Ramos elevated over superstars and legend to knock in the equalizer. Sergio Ramos may not be the most naturally gifted defender in history, but its all-around style, athletic abilities, offensive prowess, and championship mentality make him unequivocally the most valuable center defender in the history of football. The fact that his list of accolades and records are almost unmatched further support his superiority amongst the greatest of center back. But let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Sergio Ramos is the best defender of all time? Or are there other greats out there who can take that crown away from him? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys next time.